private new sales volume down, but prices are converging with that in the resale market. Does this spell opportunity for Singapore buyers? To answer this question, we look at first quarter numbers, and we visit show flats to find out how the new sales market is responding to the cooling measures. Next on XTV with your host, Mark Loon.
Good day, I'm Mark Loon. At the top of the news, first quarter 2014 figures released by the Singapore Real Estate Exchange showed that the government's cooling measures have reduced volume in the new sales market. 3 consecutive quarters, new sales have declined significantly. There were 1,791 new sales during the first quarter of this year. That is down 47% from the fourth quarter of 2013. And that is also a decline of 68% from the first quarter of last year. Quarterly new sales are off 77% since the peak of 7,869 units during the first quarter of 2012. This graph shows that the prices of new homes have converged with the prices of homes in the resale market. In 2013, the blue line, the median price for core central region new homes was 14.1% more expensive than the median price for resale homes in the same region. If we compare that figure to 37.3% in 2010, that is about a 62% convergence. The premium paid in the rest of central region, the grey line, has dropped from 33.3% to 15.9%. That is a 52% convergence. The premium paid in outside central region has declined from 30% to about 5%, and that is an 83% convergence. Now, for more on the state of the new sales market, I have Joanna Song, SRX's new sales specialist. Welcome to the show, Joanna.
Thanks, Mark.
So you visited some new property show flats last Saturday and spoke with a few real estate agents. So what did you learn?
Well, I've learned that even though there is some government cooling measures, there is a very strong resilience among the real estate agents. They are all very excited about the new properties that is currently available, as well as those that are launching soon.
Okay, that's good to hear. Let's take a look at your report.
Hi, it's a rainy Saturday afternoon. I'm here with Catherine Kwang at the Santorini Show Flat at Tampines. She's the Director of Business Development for GPS. Hi, Catherine. How are you dealing with this market today? And how are you doing differently to promote Santorini?
In GPS, actually, in this current market, which is highly primarily affected by the policy on the loan restriction. However, our agents are very actively bringing awareness to the market about this project.
Okay, and what are the expectations for the rest of the year for a new sales market?
We do expect developer to be more cautious, and also the supply of the new projects to perhaps slow down. However, having said that, this may be a good opportunity for developers to actually to sharpen their creativity in introducing new housing concepts designed to entice the buyer.
Well, thank you very much and good luck for Santorini.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, I've traveled from Tampines to Sengkang West Way and to visit Eugene Lim, KEO, which is Key Executive Officer from ERA. We are now standing in the show flat for Riverbank at Fernvale. Hi, Eugene. Well, it shows that the transaction in the last few quarters have shown that new sales market is driving the market. What are your views and strategies on this?
Well, Since the cooling measures came into place, you find that there is a mismatch of expectations between buyers and sellers. So that's why resale volume is very low. Sellers are under no pressure to cut prices, whereas buyers have a very different view of what the price should be. So that's why when developers launch projects, you find that buyers tend to look at new projects today, because today's project launches are all very competitively priced, and the units are also very attractively priced. So that's why we find that of the overall total transactions in the market, the new home sales is actually account for the majority of the transactions. In the past 3 months, due to the festive period, the Chinese New Year festivity, as well as the year-end Christmas season, there was a slowdown in the number of launches. So that explains why new home sales volume is slightly lower than usual. We don't see this as a problem, because going forward, actually the Singapore economy is in good hand, is showing steady progress. We are actually growing. We are in a situation where there's full employment, so the desire to own properties is very high. And in the coming months, there will be several new project launches, and so in this regard, we expect the transaction volume, especially for new homes, to pick up. And so going forward, I think the next 3 months will be quite busy, especially for agencies like us. We have been spreading our resources. We have pitched for both suburban projects as well as projects that are in the city fringe. So of course, looking at buyers' preference today, majority of transactions are still in suburban area. For very simple reason, a lot of people are actually buying for their own stay and making use of this opportunity where homes are priced very much more attractively to pick up something in a growing area. So for example, like Fernvale, Sengkang area, there's a lot in store for it as you can see from the master plan review. So a lot of buyers are actually looking into the potential of this area.
Okay, thank you very much, Eugene, for your time. I wish you all the best in this project and all the rest of the year. Thank you. Hi, my final visit for today is the show flat for 8 Farrer Suite. It is located at 8 Singju Road. I'm here with Francis Tan, who is the Vice President for Projects in SLP Scotia. Well, Francis, the market is definitely different from 1 year ago. So what are the marketing strategy you have for 8 Farrer Suite? And what are the views and strategies that you have for the market today?
Actually, I found that compared to a year ago, definitely buyers are now very logical. Okay, they are kind of like some of them have the ability to buy, but they are waiting for the right reason to buy. It's no longer like, last time we used to have a very crowded show flat and people buy on emotions, I need to catch the market in time. People are not buying for those reasons now. Now people are actually looking at indexes, they are looking at data. They are looking at data and they need to go into the market with a very huge confidence that they are buying at the right time. I mean, we all know that we can never buy at the right time, but the buyers need to feel assured that they are not buying at an overpriced kind of market. So in essence, in how we are going to market 8 Farrer Suite is that we look at the transaction data for the region. We found that in essence, this is quite an undervalued project. So we brought in, we sought the consultation of SRX, and we found that maybe we can do a talk, on some kind of market trends over the last quarter to kind of give buyers the kind of assurance that whatever they are looking at 8 Farrer Suite, it is actually in line with the market, or somewhat even using the scatter diagram, it may be even below the market and it is an undervalued property. So we want to emphasize that such property may be few and far in between, and once the old stocks are cleared, you may not be able to find such properties in the market. Yeah.
So, Francis, what are your expectations for the rest of the year for new launches?
Actually, currently we are experiencing a technical recess. And why do I need to emphasize the qualifier technical? Is because it is not as if that the market is undergoing a widespread unemployment, a widespread recession. The entire price recess that we are looking at is a direct result of the government's cooling measure. So based on this, it is the government's intention that the market should kind of trend horizontally a little bit, a fair bit, and to cool it down a little bit. And from what I see, we have kind of hit a bottom, over the last couple of months, looking at both transaction and price levels. There are some price moderation. So the move forward from here, I think it could continue for a little while more at this current stalemate situation before the market will have to pick up again once the government were to release any of the cooling measure, or if there's some pent-up demand like we are seeing now. If there's a real reason to buy, if we can give them enough real reasons to buy, I think buyers are still moving into the market.
Thank you very much, Francis, for your time. Thank you. I wish you all the best for the rest of the year, as well as a 8 Ferris suite. Thank you.
With me in the studio, I have Sam Baker, Chief Executive Officer for the Singapore Real Estate Exchange. Hey Sam, so it sounds like buyers and agents are taking advantage of the cooling measures.
Yes, Mark, every market has its positive and its negatives. The trick is to find the silver linings and then decide if they apply to your circumstances. In today's market, the silver lining is that the new project market is more affordable relative to the resale market than it has been for quite some time. If your circumstances are such that the cooling measures will not impose extra costs, then the new sale market has opportunities for you.
Okay, let me put some tables up on the screen. Just to remind everyone that we have a great summary of the cooling measures at srx.com.sg in the resource section of the site. I encourage our viewers to go to it. They might be surprised to find that the cooling measures do not apply to their circumstances.
That's a good point, Mark. There are many people unaffected by the cooling measures. That means there's an opportunity as the government has brought volume down and caused the convergence in price between new sales and the resales market. One could argue that there's a sale going on in the new sales market of the same sort that you would see in the department store.
So only instead of a summer sale, it becomes a cooling measure sale.
Exactly. A cooling measure sale for Singaporeans, Americans, and other members of the Free Trade Agreement.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Sam. For viewers who like to view new property launches, please visit the site srx.com.sg. On the website, you will find an interactive map and new property launches organized by new releases, upcoming launches, current launches, and past launches. If you click on upcoming launches, for example, you can browse property that will be released soon. For example, Commonwealth is being launched in May 2014 and marketed by Savills. If you were to click on a project, say Belgravia Villas, you can see photos, location information, project information, and contact the marketing agents. In this case, they are from Propnex. And that concludes today's show. A few programming notes. We will post excerpts from our media brief on the transactions over X value, TOX, on our homepage and on the XTV page of srx.com.sg. If you have not already done so, we recommend that you check out the week of 7 April's XTV for extensive analysis on the HDB and resale market. Finally, we are working on a show that will explore the difference in pricing a home versus appraising one. This has become a hot topic since the change to the HDB resale rules. Stay tuned. With that, thank you for watching XTV and have a good day.